Welcome back. So today we can cook a different 3 dishes Chinese food. There is all of them today. I can cook need them. And this is 葱、蒜、青椒、红椒、黄瓜、西红柿、牛肉、香菜、土豆、蒜、青萝卜、胡萝卜。生姜一点点白菜，这个叫做这里是也和这个是一样，也被称为葱。All of them is 醋、酱油、味精、鸡精、13香和干椒。Okay, Dennis told you English.
All right, so these are just green onions or scallions, larger ones. The green and red peppers, a little spicy, similar to bell, like we talked about. Your chili peppers, cucumber, tomato, regular yellow onion, cilantro, romaine lettuce, carrot, a large green radish, a little ginger, 1 entire clove peeled of garlic, a potato, and this is about 6 to 8 ounces of sirloin steak. And we have soy sauce, dark vinegar, and I made a mistake. This is MSG, so just a pinch of that. And if you guys don't want MSG, that's fine. I know in America they think it kills you or
In China,
whatever.
it's okay.
They sell huge bags of it here. Chicken stock, allspice, and crushed dried red peppers. Okay, so here is how Sandy is preparing the cucumber. She's mashing it up, okay, and then cutting up the mashed portions. This is actually one of my favorite dishes, so we'll let you see this in a little bit. Okay, so Sandy's cutting up, I'd say maybe a quarter of the green pepper and then a third of that red pepper. And just, in good sized chunks right here. You can see that in my hand. And tossing it in with the cucumbers. And then also here's a little bit of cilantro. I'd say maybe 8 little stalks of it, and she's just dicing it up. And the Chinese actually use the stems as well. They don't toss out the stems and only use the leaves. So they throw leaves, stems, everything all together into their mix. So you can see that right there. And just a little bit of the carrot. Here, I'll get that out of your way. And you can see just very, very basic slices. Then she also diced up, well, I wouldn't say diced, I'd say in large chunks. And here, let me show you.
Oh,
whoops,
my God.
There we go, drop the knife on the ground. But you can see these pieces of garlic, and it's about 3 cloves, or 3 bulbs of garlic. Also, one of the chili peppers. What do you say? Half of them? Half of a chili pepper. Tossed in there.
Don't move because I put oil there.
Oh, yeah. She's going to pour oil on there, so sorry about that. And then she's going to put in just a pinch or so of the allspice.
A little.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe a half a teaspoon. And then you can see in her hand here, maybe half a teaspoon of the chicken stock. Vegetarians can probably leave that out. And look at that, just a pinch of MSG. Okay? All right, so you can see she's doing like 1.5 inch slices of the green radish and just cutting it up into the bowl here. And we'll show you the next step here.
Oh, no, later.
So while Sandy is cutting that beef, before she also cut up the 2 little steaks into little cubes and a little bit of soy sauce and let it sit, and you stir it up and mix it together. All right, so we're doing another 8 to 10 stalks of the cilantro. Remember, it's the full stem and leaves. And then you can see there's another probably half of a chili pepper. And you're tossing it into these green radish slices to mix it together. Okay, and here is, looks like a third of that large green pepper. Just kind of slicing it up, you can see there. And maybe a quarter of that red pepper, and do the same thing.
It's just for color.
Just for color, as she said, make it look beautiful.
They're tasted the same.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same pepper. It's like a bell pepper. Red, green, yellow. They all taste the same. Hang on, let me see. So we're doing, this is the MSG. There you go. Just a little pinch for the taste. And just a little bit of the chicken stock. There you go. Some salt.
Oh, I hate this.
Yeah, Chinese like to use big bags and they just do handfuls of salt. You see that? Look at that.
Salt.
That's about 2 tablespoons, and also into the cucumber mix, maybe a tablespoon of salt. So not dicing up, but cutting them in about 1/2 inch little cubes or cylinders, since they are round. But this is the green onion or scallions, whichever you have available is fine.
Actually, there's different.
Yeah, Sandy says they're different, but they're just onions. For Americans, these are just scallions or green onions.
They are the same name, tasted the same, but it looks different.
Yeah. All right. So we're preparing everything for the main meat dish, and we'll show you everything that's going to go in there in just a second. All right, so here we go. Sandy's finished cutting up all the vegetables and stuff. So the meat's been marinating. We did toss maybe a teaspoon or 2 of diced onions in there. Really chopped up the tomatoes, really fine dices. Here's the slices of potato, and Sandy soaked those for about a minute in cold water. We got the carrots, the romaine cut up in large chunks, the cilantro and the rest of the green and red pepper chunks here. And then we got the garlic, ginger, the rest of the chili pepper, scallions or green onions, and the rest of the yellow onion. And Sandy's got her flame going, putting her oil in, as she says, just a little.
No. Later oil can use a little.
Yeah, so we're going to mix that or use that oil later on the vegetable dishes, and you'll see that in a little bit. So she's been rolling the oil around in the pan like you saw last week, getting it very, very hot. Okay, it's on a high flame. Chinese love that hot stuff, so watch what she's going to do with this oil.
If you cook Chinese food, the fire always hot.
Yeah, big fire, large flame. So she's got almost boiling the oil, and she's going to pour this over the cucumber, carrot, mix. Okay, just a little bit. Now she's going to toss in the ginger and the peppers, the chili peppers there. Okay, some of the crushed red peppers, and got to be careful that oil is hot.
Hurt me a little.
Okay, and here goes the green onions or scallions. And here comes the meat. There we go. And remember that had, I don't know, a little bit of soy sauce mixed in with it.
I smell good.
It does smell good, yep. And our giant wooden spoon.
Now I can put some...
All right. So now while the meat's cooking, she's putting a little bit of the dark vinegar in with the cucumber and carrot mix. And remember that had also a little bit of the hot oil in there. Just stirring that around.
Oh, it smells good.
Yeah, it is. It really does smell nice.
So show you later.
All right, so we're gonna finish. We'll continue cooking this, and we'll show you the rest.
Because beef need a little time.
Yeah. So also here's a little bit of the dark vinegar on the radish and pepper mix. Okay. And stir it up. Sandy had fun cutting that radish. It's really a hassle because it's extra thick.
So later show you.
Mix that up, and we'll show you a little bit later about that one. All right, you see the beef, you're just stirring it around. Remember, it's on a high flame, so you got to keep it stirring. See all that steam coming up, and it cooks it fast.
This should be clean
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah, so make sure that you rinse the potatoes really well and make sure they're dry when you toss them in. All right, and we'll show you that in a second. All right, so now we're going to toss in all the vegetables. Carrots. Just carrots.
Because potato or tomato.
Potatoes.
They need a long time.
Yeah, they cook a while. Okay, a little bit of water. Okay.
Now you can put some salt. Salt don't too fast because if you too fast, the beef can feel old.
Right, it'll get tough.
Yeah.
So that's about a tablespoon of salt. But just a little bit at a time. All right, some of the chicken stock.
Show you.
Maybe a teaspoon. And here's the MSG, everybody's favorite in America. Maybe a pinch. And the allspice. Okay. And so a teaspoon. Okay. And we're going to mix that in there. There you go. It smells really good. Look at that.
Yeah, smell good.
All right. So this is cornstarch. It's about a fifth of a cup, and then I'd say a third of a cup of water mixed in. And this is to give it that sticky, gooey, Chinese texture that everybody likes, that glisten
It's
on there.
from
Corn.
No,
No?
China is from potatoes.
Oh, potato starch then. Sorry, my mistake. But you can use cornstarch. I've used it
it's
before.
the same.
Yeah. But this is going to give it that sticky, shiny gleam to it. Okay, so now we're going to put in the rest of the green onions, yellow onions, and garlic.
1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute. Now, this entire dish has been cooking, I would say, for about 7 or 8 minutes. But that's pretty much, you cook it to how you like your potatoes and your meat and everything. But I'd say overall, once you have everything, prepared and diced up and cut, once you start actually putting it on the fire, it's going to take you about 8 minutes or so to cook. Okay, so now we're tossing in the rest of the cilantro, peppers, and lettuce.
Green.
Lots of green. It's really, really, gosh, it smells really good. So we're stirring this just for a minute or two, and it'll be ready. So now she's mixing in the potato starch and water mix into the dish, and you can see it. It'll start to
Make them
congeal. Yeah, mix together. Yeah, look at that. You can hear that. Oh, so good. There you go. You see now it's getting that sticky consistency there.
Put together.
Yep. See that? You just keep stirring it, mixing it up. All right, and then the last thing we tossed in, because it cooks the fastest, are the tomatoes. So just mix those in. There you go. See that? And those
Actually, this is before.
Yeah, you should put those in first before
It's
the cornstarch.
It's a little mistake,
no problem.
but that's okay. That's okay.
It's all right.
It's no problem.
All right, so here's everything ready to go. This is the radish dish right here. And here is the beef and potato and other vegetable dishes. Really, really good. Oh, yeah. Really good. Really, really good. And here is the cucumber, carrot, and all the other peppers and stuff that we threw in there with garlic. And remember, this is the one that Sandy mixed with a little bit of the hot oil. Just a little bit. Of course, since we're in China, you're either going to be eating rice or noodles. I'm not a big noodle fan, but we're going to enjoy this. I hope you guys liked it, and we'll get this video up. And don't forget, you can share any of our videos anywhere you like. Just get more people watching our videos and subscribing, and we'll we'll see you guys in the next video. We're already trying to think of what we can make for the next time. You can hear Sandy eating already. But we're going to try and come up with some more ideas and also be on the lookout for some of Sandy's yoga videos. All right, so we'll see you guys next time. And don't forget to share and subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, just, send them to us all you want, whether you like it or hate it or whatever. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.